Hi, I'm John, and welcome back to Dice Paper Miniatures. In this episode, we're looking at the new article that covers some of the upcoming mechanics that'll be used in the new Ash Waste for Necromunda. All right, let's begin. So we're back at it again, and this time we're looking at the Helamites, the not so little bugs that the Ash Waste nomads like to ride into battle. So let's take a look at those. So here we have those Dustback Helamites. The new Ash Waste nomads, they ride these giant insects, and that's their thing. But how do they work mechanically? And that's what we're about to find out here. So while most gangs have access to garages full of vehicles that come with their own profiles and upgrades, Dustback Helamites work as Wargear under the rules. Wow, okay. They provide the mounted condition, and for more mobility, they give their riders a move of 8 inches and the mighty leap skill. Those legs just aren't for show. All right, so mounted also applies to dirt bikes and other war gear and opens up opportunities for a ride by, in which a mounted model may make a single close combat attack if it moves within 1 inch of an enemy before swooping off. Those nomad chain lances are beginning to look mighty tasty. All right, so ride by, a mounted fighter may move within 1 inch of a single enemy model during their movement. When doing so, or if moving with long range of a weapon with the versatile trait, the fighter may interrupt their movement to make a single close combat attack against that model. However, that model may attempt to make a single reaction attack. If this fighter is hit, use the distance they have moved during this activation instead of their last activation to determine the strength of the hit they take, which says, see, I get knocked down as follows. So we'll go to that rule and then we'll come back to some of this flavor text. So I get knocked down. When a mounted fighter is knocked down, they immediately suffer an automatic hit. The strength, AP, and damage of this hit is determined by how far the fighter moved during their last activation, rounded up to the nearest inch. So this could be pretty painful if you fall. So if you moved 0 to 5 inches, it's just a strength 3, AP, no modifier, damage 1. So not terrible. But distance moved between 6 and 9 inches, strength is 5, AP is -1, damage is still 1. But if you moved over 10 inches, you're in some trouble. So strength 7, AP -2, and damage of 2. So yeah, that could be rough. Let's go back up here. So you better make your attack count, though. When making a ride by, the targets get to make a reaction attack if they're in range, and can even try to use the rider's momentum against them. Yep. If they are knocked down, mounted fighters are released into the hands of gravity and its best friend, the ground. So yeah, when a mounted fighter is knocked down, they suffer an automatic hit. So yeah, that is definitely not a good thing if you fall down. So with the strength and AP increasing according to how far the fighter moved. Yep, so we just read through that. As for the Helamite riding nomads, those trusty chain lances have everything you need from a melee weapon designed to skewer enemies from the back of a giant flea. I wasn't thinking a giant flea, but now I definitely can't help think that. Thanks, article writer. Including a long-range characteristic of 2 inches and the lance keyword. This lets them ride by from 2 inches, enough to dodge most reaction attacks. So I guess that's an upside. They do 2 damage with a +2 bonus to strength and an AP -2. Wow, that's a pretty decent damage stat. All right, so most gangers are going to get perforated in a single devastating thrust. Yeah. So it goes on to say there's plenty more to come, more vehicles, more war gear, and much else besides to introduce whole new layers of strategy into your games of Necromunda. So keep an eye out for that pre-order. Yeah, so interesting how those mechanics will work when it comes to using a Dustback Helamite. It's a war gear item. That's pretty cool. And yeah, that ride by, I mean, obviously there's going to be some upside and definitely some downside if you go down. But, especially for the nomads with those chain lances, it shouldn't be too much of a penalty to use those in your gang. So, yeah, of course you're going to use them for the nomads because unless you can do like bikes and stuff too. I mean, thematically, the giant fleas make sense, but there's a part of me that would love to just have them all on like motorcycles, to be honest. Definitely kind of like old school Mad Max where all the villains were on motorcycles. I guess we'll find out on that. So, what do you all think? Are you thinking these rules make sense as far as riding a giant flea? Um, I was not expecting it to be a war gear option, but I guess it makes sense. But what are your thoughts? I'd definitely like to see those in the comments below. And if you haven't yet and you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and sharing this content with your friends. It does help with the growth of the channel, and it's greatly appreciated. Well, that's it for this one. As always, be safe, take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.